There you are. Welcome back to the channel. We have all types of disturbing TikToks, creepy videos, and mysterious theories coming right at you. Without further ado, let's dive in.
Let's say if the devil comes to you, right? And so I'll give you $100 million, but I want you to turn your back on God. Would you turn your back on God, or will you take that $100 million?
You know, in Hollywood and in the industry and the stuff we do, there's a lot of like insider secrets to keeping your career going.
I'm telling you facts. Hear it. This industry is not what it seems to be. Listen, this is a rapper. You got 200 followers. I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged.
Everything else is crap. I promise you.
I believe that I had to become a famous, idea.
Yeah.
And get all the stuff that people dream about and accomplish a bunch of things that, that look like success.
Everything around us that we call life was made up by people that are no smarter than you.
And it looks great. I mean, it looks great when you got a cool car and you got nice clothes and, and you're, and you've done something that people admire, but it can never fulfill you. You can never be happy. You know what I mean? It's not where happiness comes from.
I so badly want to be Catherine Hudson that I don't even want to look like Katy Perry anymore sometimes.
Okay.
The whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Why are they cheering?
Yeah, well, sometimes they don't want to, and they're, Gaga, we can't get, the frequency's weird, and, it's sounding a little bit strange, and I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna...
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now, figure that out. Tell me that I sold my soul for you. For all you motherfuckers on here that's asking me did I sell my soul, on here if y'all think I sold my soul. Y'all coming right with me, you dummies.
I've seen so many people, forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame. And it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not worth it.
In the music industry, it's still very much this exploitative thing. It's still very much people signing their life away, the old deal with the devil stuff. That is still going on. It's unbelievable in this day and age that is still going on.
So one night I was in my home studio and it had to be like 8 to 10 people off in there. And we had beats and stuff playing in the background and everything. That's how we used to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing what they do, smoke, everything. And actually, it came down to it that dudes actually started being used by demonic spirits. And these spirits started speaking through them. You know what I'm saying? Devils started speaking through them, talking to me, asking me, you know what I'm saying, if I was going to sell my soul, telling me what I needed to do to take my career to the next level in darkness. I mean, dudes actually came up to me holding wads of money saying, man, don't you want to make all this money?
You stupid bitch. You talking about my beads, devil worshiping beads. Cool. You hear me? But if you're a Christian, your Bible says you're supposed to love God, your neighbor as yourself and your enemy. So if you're commanded to love me if I want to serve the devil. Are you a hypocrite?
A rapper kicks a female fan in the chest hard at a Polk County nightclub, and controversial video of the incident is blowing up online. Holly Bounds joins us now live from Lakeland outside Rumors nightclub. Holly?
Well, good evening to you, Jen. About 400 fans piled in here Friday night to see rapper Kevin Gates, but one who made it to the front row walked away in pain and headed to the hospital. A starstruck fan struck by the star himself. This video of a late forceful rapper Kevin Gates Friday.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander
on this earth,
and this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
Let's let's say if the devil.
What should it profit a man to gain this entire world but lose his soul?
Peace, fam. I'm pretty sure y'all remember when I did a video on the New York City subway. My most recent video, I showed you that it's about 300 feet deep. That right there is about, 15 feet deep, 20 at most. This is them trying to emulate that they did some kind of construction. This is supposed to be the ground breaking of the New York City subway. In all honesty, it looks like some BS and it's made up. Like, what is this, paper mache? Like, what is that? That's not ground. Like, what is that? Then this is supposed to be them also, again, building the subway, which, kind of makes no sense because there's a train right there already. And here again, this is more illustrations with, as you can see, the sky is whited out, which makes a lot of sense because you guys don't understand. They have to keep whiting out the skies because if they don't white out the skies, I can read the lies. Like right now, I should be able to read this street, tell you exactly what avenue or Broadway this is, and we should be able to read and see a skyline here. You get what I'm saying? A skyline of everything. Think about it. New York City, you're always going to see tall buildings behind there. They white it out. Why? You can't see those buildings so that they can sell you a lie. Like the Empire State Building was built in 1930. Which is complete bullshit. Then here, they're going to tell you, again, New York City subway, 1904, started construction, the groundbreaking in 1900. Look, they were just done in 4 years, right? Check this shit out. Oh, I got their ass now.
Elevated trains. Already there. How is this possible? Look at the horse and carriage people. Look at the black guy right there. Flatbush Avenue. Look at the kids riding bikes. 127 years ago. This elevated train line that looked like it's been here for another 100 years. Do you see the steel? Do you see that? It's already there. 127 years ago. Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York City people, 1898.
They got a few things working against them. First off, the year's off. We can already see here it's 18.
They got a few things working against them. Man, when you make one lie, you have to cover it with another lie. And then you're just stacking lies upon lies until you pull one out like a Jenga piece and it all crumbles down.
1998, black people, horse and carriage, trains already there. And that was overhead like the J train. That's like Brooklyn, Queens. I know because I'm from there. And those is black people, 1898 in Brooklyn. But when the mind's blind, the eyes can't see that we already had trains.
It was all written about, no question whatsoever. They wrote about these things happening, things turn into stone. Look at this. This guy, I've shown this 100 times. Leg, that's the tendon that runs down the leg. That's the blood at the bottom of his leg. This is literally his kneecap. This is the fleshy area. It turns to stone. The fleshy part turns to stone. Blood and the fluidy, wet stuff doesn't. It stays inside. And it will leak out eventually, just like this one is. This is as strange as it gets, and I am just as baffled as anybody. But look at this. What the hell is that? It's something with like spongy-looking legs on it, and I don't have any idea what that is. And this guy is saying, "What did you do to me?" Look at him. Look at his face. And that's what they said. And
look at him. He's looking. That's not the first statue I've seen that, was given some type of oh no look. What is this? A satyr? This isn't your normal human. This is a genetic experiment right here, if you ask me. What is this? Hooves?
they were amazed when this stuff happened to him. Right at the very first words, he says, I intend to speak of forms changed into new entities. Now listen to this. Accompanying this theme is often violence inflicted upon a victim whose transformation becomes part of the natural landscape. Now listen to this. There's a great variety among the types of transformations that take place, from humans to innate objects like the river, constellations, turn them into animals, from forms like ants and fungi into mushrooms and humans and secondly, they used to call them alchemy and alchemists. Just insane stuff. I don't know how to say it. It's just beyond what the normal human mind can even conceive of. If there are any friends here, turn your face away. And he held up the Gorgon's head. As he prepared to throw his deadly javelin, he was frozen like a marble statue. In the act, Empix, next to him, thrust his sword straight at the heart of the courageous descendant of Licinius, and in thrusting, his right hand stiffened, without movement, this way of that. But Nilus, who falsely claimed that he was born of the Nile, with its 7 mouths, his shield engraved with its 7 streams, part gold, part silver, cried, Perseus, see the sources of my people? It will be a great consolation to you to take with you in death.
How crazy would this be if this happened on the Mississippi in the United States? Because I know a lot of people say the Mississippi is the Nile. I don't know what type of Greek mythology stories going on here, but if there was any truth to it, it might have happened in the United States.
To the silent shadows, the knowledge of having fallen to so noble a man. The last echo of his voice was cut off in mid-flight, and you might believe his mouth still wished to speak, though it was no longer pervious to words. He turned to stone and said, "Ah!" Eryx rebuked them, saying, lack of courage, not the power of the Gorgon, freezes you. Rush in with me and knock this youth and his magic weapon to the ground. He had started his rush, but the floor held his feet fast, and there he stayed, unmoving stone, a fully armored statue. This is the key, a fully armored statue. They don't turn naked. Everything goes to stone. Now listen to this. Phineas is turned to stone. They all deserved the punishment they suffered except one of Perseus's warriors. While he was fighting on his side, Acontius saw the Gorgon's head and took the shape of hardened stone. Astyages struck him with his long sword, thinking he was still alive, and the blade gave a high-pitched ringing noise. Ting! While Astyages stood there amazed. The same power transformed him, and he remained there with a wondering look on his marble face. It would take a long time to tell the names of the middle ranks of men. 200 bodies survived the fight. 200 bodies were turned to stone. This is how they turned him to stone. Now, how it happened, I don't know. For the life of me, I can't imagine looking at something and that would cause you to turn to stone. Somehow that thing is, something was coming out of it. Now, these guys that were next to the statue said they can feel some kind of presence. They can feel some kind of energy. It was all written about, no question whatsoever.
The Gorgon's head. Was this, I remember this fallen angel. Was this a possible Gorgon's head? Did this get petrified? Look at him. Let's take a closer look.
Scary TikToks that will make you rethink your reality with Jetski Chuck.
Angel statue found. Okay, so the fallen angel was actually found 340 kilometers or 210 miles away from a town called Zaya in Amar Oblast. Now, I did a little more digging into this story, and there was an alleged translation from Russian into English in the original video. Now, the Russian workers mark reference to repenting around this fallen angel statue and talking about some form of unknown energy emitting and irradiating from deep within inside it. Now, the Russian workers who discovered the fallen angel have since disappeared and are nowhere to be found. The only things left behind was a mobile phone and the excavator who was originally helping the workers unearth this angel of unknown origin. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would say that this story gives you something to really think about, right? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this story. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. Let me know your comments. What are your thoughts on this? Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this...
If we just look at bro's face, you know, it's like a smirk, you know, and his eyes is closed. That's like, if I got a smirk like that and my eyes is closed, bro, let me tell you the thoughts. Man, I done messed up. Something done happened. I accept what it is. So whatever happened to bro right here, it was devastating. It was out of his control. That's what happened. Now let's dive in deep on today's episode of scary TikToks that will make you rethink your reality as we jet across uncharted waters and see what's really going on in today's episode. If y'all haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button because we doing this daily ventures out into the uncharted oceans. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. You guys think he's petrified? You think it's a statue, or is it just a hoax that they made the whole thing up? But that's some great detail if they did. But anyways, let's go on. Let's keep getting into it. Unexplored charted waters. You definitely don't want to miss the artifacts at the end of the video.
Bind Azazel hand and foot, cast him into darkness, and opening the desert which is in Judea, cast him in there. Throw upon him hurled and pointed stones, covering him with darkness. There shall he remain for... Again the Lord said to Raphael, bind Azazel hand and foot, cast him into darkness, and opening the desert which is in Judea, cast him in there. Throw upon him hurled and pointed stones, covering him with darkness. There shall he remain forever. Cover his face, that he may not see the light. And in the great day of judgment let him be cast into the fire. Restore the earth, which the angels have corrupted, and announce life to it, that I may revive it. All the sons of men shall not perish in consequence of every secret, by which the watchers have destroyed, and which they have taught their offspring. All the earth has been corrupted by the effects of the teaching of Azazel. To him therefore ascribe the whole crime. To Gabriel also the Lord said, go to the biters, to the reprobates, to the children of fornication, and destroy from among men, bring them forth, and excite them one against another.
Alright, y'all, we have actual subtitles. These are the actual subtitles of the workers that found the statue.
Разрыли экскаватором. Такую, ну я скажу, эмоции просто не рассказать. Душа куда-то аж упрыгивает.
Look at bro's face. It's accepting it is what it is. You know, the great detail, the cloth. Man, this is extremely interesting.
Не знаю, конечно, не описать. Это просто не рассказать, почему так. Что это такое? Ну там сейчас на вертолете прилетят все эти дела. И вот пока не приехали все эти товарищи, мы вот тут с ребятами вырвались. Ребята, это вообще трындец. Какие эмоции. Андрей, Денис, сними меня. Андрей, Денис, ребята, это все эти дела. И вот пока не приехали все эти товарищи, мы вот тут с ребятами.
Look at the detail.
Вырвались. Ребята, это вообще...
I wish they would have touched it to see if that's like an actual cloth, or you know, if it flaps, or if that's actually hard and just very good detail.
Какие эмоции. Андрей, Денис, сними меня.
If you're just now jumping into this, you don't know what's going on. These workers found this in the middle of nowhere. And it's up to you to think if it's a fallen angel or not. What is this? What is this artifact? Looks like the house of Gryffindor. Man, what is that? Man, can you guys translate that? We need some translations. What does it say? I know that's an owl. It looks like there's 2 scrolls. Like he just opened up the bottom, like. Can anyone figure out that first animal? Looks like we got an owl, a monkey, a bird, and a lion. What is this? It looks like it got some type of. They found it. Like a Dead Sea Scroll. What is this? How'd he get this? I just was going over the video and noticed this. Does that look familiar to anyone? Open it up, bro. Why they don't have gloves is beyond me. Maybe they're used to touching these artifacts, or maybe they think it's a privilege, I don't know. Why is he using his bare hands? How did they get this? Is that Hebrew? Y'all, we need. What does it say, y'all? I would advise y'all to look away. It's about to get scary. Just click through this part. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I had to skip through it myself. It was too dark for your boy. You can jump in the comments and talk about what you seen if you want. Dude just found a whole treasure cave. They even got the old priest scriptures if y'all need it. Miracles? Wow. How are they getting this? What type of amulet is that, y'all? They got designs? At first I didn't realize all this stuff was in one cave, but he has a substantial amount of artifacts from, it looks like, all over. Bro, it looked like they found somebody's collection. Y'all saw that? How do you make this up? How do you make this type of collection up is what I want to know. Man, they hit the jackpot wherever they at. How much y'all think that stuff is worth? Bro, you can't make this stuff up. Is this real or not? Jet ski Chuck, believe it or not. This stuff could be priceless. Bro, let me go back to that turquoise amulet. I want that. That kind of looked like something similar to what he had on Ace Ventura. This took you 40 years to achieve. There it is. They got that from my boy Ace, man. They got that from my boy Ace Ventura. I wonder if they still got the wine inside. Bro, I wonder if they got any wine still in there. Some of that Egyptian OG wine. I didn't peep this at first, but those are staffs. I don't know if any of you guys play RPGs, but this is a real life loot cave. What? There's stuff in there, y'all. Bro, this is a real life loot cave. This is the loot on top of loot. What's going on, y'all, man? How authentic y'all think those were, man? It looked like it was sitting there for a while, so I don't know, man, but hey, it looked real to me. This is for entertainment purposes only, by the way, but yeah, that stuff looked Man, it'll be hard to replicate that much stuff and the similarities with everything. It looked like somebody like found like a treasure hoarder from BC or something, man. Hey, let's keep this rolling. It's getting hot.
I like this job. I like it.
Let's get back on these uncharted waters and see what else they got for us. Yo, it says wanted item from the black market. What is it about to do? Oh, it's magnetic. Super magnetic. And it repels as well. Oh, it's just magnetic. Bro, it's a battery? What? Yo, hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all see this? This ancient tech. Entertainment purposes only. Look at how old it is. Bro, how'd they do this? Bro, look how bright that light is too, man. It's not some skimpy power either. That's full charge. This is ancient tech for real. This part of the video gets dark, so if you want to fast forward, now is the time. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bro, what type of evil ass book is this? Bro, what the? It is stated that Solomon knew the language of the birds and had control of the wind, animals, and demons. Bro, we shouldn't be looking at this low key. Hey, I'm about to fast forward, y'all. Yeah, that's too dark. That's too dark. Hey, it get too dark for your boy. Bro, what is this? It's like some type of ancient book. Hey, this part it get dark, so I'm giving y'all some time to fast forward, man. I don't know what type of alchemy they working on, but I don't got a good feeling about it. As my boy Chucky always used to say in Rugrats. This is uncharted waters. We shouldn't be looking at this. is going on? Yo, what the f? This is on some Attack on Titan type shit, y'all. Hey. Bro, that looked just like a regular moon ring to me. What type of Lord of the Rings? What is this, chat? Did it just move? What? What? Did y'all see that? Something. Did he spin it? Yo, what is this ring? What type of Lord of the Rings? He said, is this the Torah or the Palms? Psalms. Wow. The craftsmanship on that. Bro, what it? How is he finding these? Can y'all decipher any of this? What does that say, y'all? Can y'all read that? Uh-oh, we got some more ancient tech. These charge some UFOs up? What type of fallen tech is this? Is this real or not? Put it in the comments. looks like a scroll is attached to this book. It appears to be some type of ancient scroll, but the scorpion on it has me worried a little bit. I wonder what the scorpion signifies. When I first saw this, I was baffled. I'm curious to your guys' thoughts on this one. According to this TikTok, this is a highly wanted item from the black market. It seems it is turning water into red mercury and it's making a Coke bottle bust. I don't know what type of black magic this is, but y'all tell me. If you have a scientific explanation, I'm sure we all would love to hear it in the comments. For entertainment purposes, of course. I slowed the original video down. Maybe we can spot something getting shot at it or something. Or it could be just an implosion. But that does bring the questions, what benefits could someone get from red mercury, owning red mercury? Especially an unlimited supply of it. Let's take a closer look.
A lot of people ask me, they'll say, what do you do about squash borer? Then they'll say, of course I tell them ashes, wood ashes. And then they say, do you pour them on the plant or do you put them in the ground? Well, I put the ashes on the soil, till it in. I don't put it on my plants, okay? Look at this cabbage. I got one bug bite on that cabbage. There's no insecticide on that. And look here, big old pretty thing, not a bug bite anywhere. It must have had more ashes on it. Yeah. But that's what I do. I pour the ashes in the soil and it keeps the bugs off the plant. It's the lye that's in the ashes. So here's the head that come out deformed, kind of. Look, it's not going to make it. Kind of deformed. Oh. Anyway, if you like the video, like it and share it and subscribe. We appreciate y'all. We really do. Thank you.
Wood ashes. I gotta try it.
The massive limbs that did petrify are buried under the hills and the mountains, and right in plain sight, though most of us would never notice. Take a look at this video of a gentleman walking alongside this mountain, showing that the whole thing is in fact a giant ancient tree.
So really quick, I'm going to show you this, how the trees are fibers, and for some reason this shows the true color. A big chunk of this just fell off. See part of the grain. This is the way the fibers are right here. See? Hold on a second. And you see it's nothing but wood. Okay, so we're gonna go down over here and I'll show you a little more. Okay, see here, and at an angle. Okay, all this, everything, this whole mountain in a 100-mile radius, come right over here. You see, this looks just like freshly chopped wood. We peeled a piece off of there. This is what we see. This is the wood. See that? That's just got the moss on it. And all this here, all the way back up in here, I'll show you that in a second. You come right here and you see, we'll peel a piece off here.
Man, that looks just like wood. It's falling off. Those trees were absolutely massive.
It's just wood. It's so crazy. All this. And then you go right over here. See, this is the fresh stuff. This is what we see. Gosh, you grew.
That sinkhole that ate this Illinois soccer field happened to your house. It would be more probable than what they found in these vases. These are ancient Egyptian vases made out of granite. Some engineers saw this and said, hey, those are too precise. So they measured them. They were too precise for mechanical measurements, so they laser scanned them. The laser scan wasn't precise enough, so then they CT scanned them with an X-ray. CT scans are micron precise. That is a human hair. CT scans get that precise. You can see that level of detail. Here's one of them. Green means that if it was going on an airplane, it would be considered perfect. If I gave you a pencil with a micron thin tip, a perfectly straight line would be green. You're off by 3 microns, that's yellow. These are designed using circles. The pattern is based on sacred geometry. It's called radial traversion. It just means that every curve on that vase is a harmonic ratio like music. They tested the mathematically perfect pattern on a digitally designed vase. The difference between the perfect digital one and the Egyptian one was 9 microns. They then found out that the units they were working with were based on the speed of light. I'll let Ben explain this.
This is very interesting, as it means that the base unit seems to be a simple whole number subdivision of the speed of light in a vacuum.
All of this got a harsh reaction from the archaeological community for a very good reason. What they have to say they used based on that story is now proven false with data. Now, Flint uses these alabaster vases as an example. I literally just saw these at the Egyptian Museum. But those are not even close to as precise as this machined modern vase that they compared the Egyptian one to. They date these as pre-dynastic, so using only copper. But before they built the greatest monument of all time, they were able to produce hundreds of thousands of these at aircraft-grade precision. So saying that they resorted to slavery and just worked really hard makes them look worse, while saying they were more advanced immediately goes that direction. Just to make this clear, the Hindu, Egyptians, and the Mayans built their shit. No aliens, just these aliens, who told this story, took their stuff, in a time when horses were high-tech. Please go watch Ben's video for yourself. It's an hour and a half with all the evidence, and watch the counter-evidence from people like Flint. What those people left will speak for itself.
I'm starting to believe they had some type of harmonic solar technology that made this precision happen. Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
It's tutorial time. So today, it's time to do a YouTube tutorial. A perfect tutorial to do today. What's it gonna be? Today's tutorial, how to... Whoa! Okay, this tutorial... this is the tutorial. Now, this is a can. This is my YouTube. This is my YouTube account. Alan Tutorial. And Alan Tutorial shows people how to weatherize a hole. So first step in the tutorial is take a weatherized can, and this is a hole. You weatherize. Oh, I forgot. First thing you need is a kind of cloth.
How horrifying was that? It was like a skinwalker was trying to be a human YouTuber. Oh man, the skinwalkers are on YouTube now. You gotta be careful. Now we have some type of bioluminescence type UFO. How interesting. It almost makes it look like you're looking deep underwater, but this was actually a UAP captured in China. Something phantom-like creature floating at the top there. It doesn't have any lights. How interesting. Definitely a weird looking UFO ship. I couldn't tell you. This was captured on a security camera. Location unknown.
Once a year at 11.
Kind of like how the pyramids got aligned. I love stuff like that. My wife and I are recording objects on top of 2 nuclear reactors. I've been reporting this for months. They don't believe him, but he's got the evidence now.
Let's look what's on top right now. Okay, these are on the maps as far as aircraft go. There are, but they've been sitting here. You see them moving? Here comes another one. Time and date will be on the bottom. December 3rd. Again, here are 2 nuclear reactors. 2 nuclear reactors. Look what's right on top. Sitting there. That's not an aircraft sitting there. I understand that it plays the sound of a Cessna 172. They're not just hanging out there. They would lose lift. They've been here for a while. My wife's still filming them. I drove over to these. You can't drive over to an aircraft. Again, those are 2 nuclear reactors. I've made so many videos about this. Here comes another one. You see how it's spinning? It's spinning. Aircraft don't spin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 objects heading toward a nuclear reactor right now.
I'm starting to think maybe whatever was hovering in the sky was getting charged up by those nuclear reactors. How crazy would that be?
Future strategic issues in 2025. I decided to just flip through it quickly to see what it was about. I was a little stunned on page 4. The presentation is based in all cases upon existing data, trends, analysis technologies, no pixie dust. And the entire premise of the document, or the PowerPoint, is about robots, cyborgs, and humans, a conflict between future and now. And I thought, what are they covering up? And that's why we're talking right now, because I think most people would be shocked to find on page 93.
So who wrote this document, and was this intentional? Did they want the public to see this, do you think? Or
the most wealthy, rich men on the face of the planet always telegraph everything that they're going to do. So the fact that it was on the NASA website, it was certainly available to the public, but did they see it? Obviously not. That's the purpose of this discussion, is for people to know about this document. Radiation frequencies against our brains, etc. Same page 93, they say exploit CNN syndrome. You can watch the movie called Cyborg.
Where's the full interview?
Florida is different. We just spoke to these people. That's grandma. She passed away yesterday. She loved the water. So they're going to tow her out and let her go. I just thought that you would, cremate them first, That's going to end up in somebody's backyard. What the She passed away at sea. Florida is different. We just spoke.
Nah, that's not real. That's gotta be a joke.
How to ruin your truck in like 5 seconds. How much y'all think this gonna cost? Yep. Let's see what else you can do. See what else you can do. He fired. How to ruin your truck.
Why drive over the median? This dude is bonkers.
Yeah, so I've said it before that aliens are real. So this is an alien caught on camera,
Very creepy if you ask me. And just like I said, that mermaids are also real. They're not what people tag them to be. So what do you think about this creepy creature caught on camera? Yeah, so I've said it before that aliens are real. So this is an alien caught on camera. Very creepy if you ask me. And just like I said, that mermaids are also real. They're not what people tag them to be. So what do you think about this creepy creature caught on camera in a thick forest? Wow, this is really scary. If you see these in the night, what are you going to do? Tell me.
I'm calling Gandalf and I'm telling him Smeagol's on the loose again.
Segura aqui, Valdo, segura aqui. Deixa eu passar a manteiga. Vai filmando tudinho aí. Eu vou estar grande lá do Petrified. Vou estar grande. Tu viu, Val? Tu quer virar do Petrified? Filma, filma. Tem isso, João? Olha. Será que essa aqui... Olha, é o bicho. Olha, vai tua direita, tá grandão. Será que tá feliz? É trecho, ó. Nanu, tu consegue abrir o chuveiro? Olha, amanhã é 4, ó. Que diacho, hein? Nanu, filma pra chegar. Nanu! Nanu, tu abriu o chuveiro, Nanu? Tu abriu o chuveiro, Nanu? Nanu, vem para o filtro agora. Tu abriu o chuveiro. Olha, mãe, olha. Que diacho. Não, vem para o
3 of them popped up on there. And what are they standing on top of? From a battleship. Dang, did y'all see that? What is that? It's like some type of plasma trail came up off of it. This has definitely got some plasma coming off of it. Look at it. What was that?
Hey y'all, you're walking to McDonald's at 12 a.m. at night. Look what we got us right here. We got some of that alien action everybody's been talking about on the news. Look at that right there. I was about to get me a McRib too. Wait, you think they want a McRib? Hey, y'all want a McRib? Y'all want a McRib? I'll get him a McRib. Would you think I should get him a McRib? All right, y'all stay safe out there, you heard?
Give me a double fish, no tartar sauce while you at it. Maybe a Coke to drink or something.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it right there. Hold on, let me still get it. Let me still go focus in. You know that.
Jesus, God, I'm looking at this. I can't believe it. It's not a whistle now. Did y'all
oh my God, there's more coming.
Look at this.
What is it? Planes don't look that color. There's a. Is that it? Yeah, that's it right there. Hold on, let me still get it. Let me still go focus in. You know that.
Jesus, God, I'm looking at this.
It's like releasing smaller ships, just like on Independence Day.
What the hell that is? Oh, there's something coming out of that. It's going down further? That's crazy. It's behind the trees now.
See, it's moving down.
I know, I'm trying to get it on. There you go. It's going down. I wonder what the hell. Damn, 5 in the morning. And it's dark outside, as y'all see. And this shit is in the sky. What the hell that is? Oh, this something coming out of that.
Guys, I can't even begin to describe this. Some type of cloaking mechanism hiding a even larger ship. Maybe they forgot to adjust their time zones and they left the lights on. Well, they got exposed in the middle of the night. If you guys enjoy this content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we do these videos every single day. So let's get straight back into the action. Things will escalate quickly as coyotes draw in closer. That dog pack. I feel like if you own some farmland, you gotta have a couple good dogs. This is a prime example. Protect the livestock. Huge shout out to, what were their names? Judge and Bolt.
In this video, we have a trail cam at a crime scene. The footage that it caught might be the best evidence of the elusive Bigfoot. Let's watch. In this video, we have a trail cam at a crime.
I mean, that was pretty creepy. What else is going to throw branches like that?
A mysterious stone structure resembling a giant's doorway was discovered on the side of a mountain. What do you think this is? Could it really be a doorway to a giant's lair? Some secret government underground facility? Or something else? Share your theories about this mysterious find.
I mean, let's be honest, it does look like a door. Look at these two people. This thing would have to be over 20, 30 foot tall to take dwellage in there. But what's behind it is the question. Come here. You thought I didn't have any amazing specimens for you today? Think again. The caption is, I put a 7,000 pound amethyst in my living room. 7,000 pounds though? Jeez, oh, Pate. I'm surprised the kitty isn't in there. How do you get something like that in there? How much would that cost? Guys, these just keep getting better and better. Look at the inside. It's like a coral reef. That would be the name of this stone. Coral reef. This is a garden quartz. Are you kidding me? My cortex cannot process this information. The beauty of it.
So Doug's cheating with the Aurora again. Look at this. He's already found his second one of the night. And it's not even dark yet.
That is crazy. What is that? Finding Euphrates? It definitely looks like a petrified giant. I mean, look, you could see the mouth, the nose, the face. Might even have some more people in here.
So yesterday I made a video that the Euphrates River is drying up, which is Bible prophecy, because in Revelation, when the sixth angel pours out their bowl, the river is going to dry up, and the 4 fallen angels that are chained up underneath the river are going to be released. And I know that's old news to Christians, but I have a lot of people that follow me that are my old friends, and they, you know, are not believers, which I'm not judging you guys, but like I see them watching my videos, like I see their little picture. So my only goal is to try and plant seeds. But anyways, I had like 2 comments tell me that it is drying in the shape of the omega symbol, and let me just show you this. Like, hello? Sorry for the words on here. I couldn't find like another clear picture, but that is the river drying up, and that is the omega symbol. You guys cannot tell me that God is not real. Like, this is blowing my mind. Yesterday when I saw this, I got so like emotional.
Omega means the end.
So how far down the rabbit hole?
Check this thing out. Anytime I try to zoom in with my camera all the way up to the drone, this is what I get. It has a round, like, shield around it. Fucking nuts. Look, right? That's zoomed in, 100, 208. And I'll show you the drone right now. Up in the sky. All the way over there. Check this thing out. Anytime I try to zoom in with my camera.
What is that? It looks like a star, doesn't it? Oh, interesting.
As someone who went to school for years and studied countless hours on the Tesseract, I can tell you that this is the single most accurate depiction that I could possibly show you that you'd be able to perceive in our third dimension that we occupy. My thesis in grad school specifically focused on how the third dimension would be able to perceive the fourth when it came to objects such as the Tesseract, so I definitely know what I'm talking about. When my professor just forwarded this over to me, we get together on Thursday nights to talk about mathematics and high-end equations that most people don't understand. So when he sent this to me, my mind was blown. I was like, I knew I had to share this with my following. This is quite possibly, like I said, the most accurate depiction that you'll possibly see in your lifetime. There's nothing closer than this.
You ever seen that movie Interstellar? It looked just like that scene in there. Huge fire-shaped UFO. Let's check this out. I wonder where this is at. The reflection on the water does make it look convincing.
Охренеть, ни хрена. Что это за херня? Это тарелка по-любому. А ну приблизь еще. На месте стоит, ты ж бачишь.
А на месте, блядь, ну.
А в теплак ничего не светит? А, что не так? Ой, пустый по нам, ты шо? Охренеть, ни хрена. Что это за...
It looks like they captured one on a drone. A drone actually zoomed up to a UFO. How cool was that?
Ja, هنا رأيت البوم.
واو.
واو. واو.
واو.
واو. يا هنا رأيت البوم.
Wow.
واو. واو.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. UFO fireworks, that's a first. That couple was popping off to the left, and then we look to the right. It's like a meteor shower started to take place. You can see a few comets pop off here and there.
This is the world's most iconic horse breed. Meet the Arabian horse. These beauties have been around for over 4,500 years, bred by Bedouin tribes in the Arabian desert. But they weren't just any horses. Arabians lived alongside humans, sometimes even inside their tents. This close companionship made them super loyal and great partners. Arabians have a different bone structure than other horses. They're missing one rib and one lumbar vertebra, which gives them better agility and flexibility. And that high, elegant tail carriage, it's all thanks to their higher set tailbone. Their nostrils are bigger too, helping them take in more air during those long-distance runs across the desert. And here's a wild fact. Even if their coat looks white or gray, their skin is always black underneath. Why? To protect them from the desert's scorching sun. Arabians are endurance champs. With insane stamina, they can run for miles without getting tired, which is why they've dominated endurance racing for centuries. But here's the coolest part. Arabians have influenced nearly every modern horse breed. Thoroughbreds, quarter horses, you name it. They all have some Arabian blood. In fact, the world's fastest horses, thoroughbreds, were created by crossbreeding Arabians with local English mares. This is the world's most iconic horse breed.
I remember the white Arabian from Red Dead Redemption. But yeah, I remember the white Arabian from Red Dead Redemption. But I never knew that about this breed. How interesting.
Have you ever thought about why structures in Europe, Asia, and even America share the same distinctive features, not forgetting that they also seem to be constructed with methods? Have you ever thought about why structures in Europe, Asia, and even America share the same distinctive features, not forgetting that they also seem to be constructed with methods far too advanced for their supposed time periods? It raises the question, is our historical timeline accurate, or has it been completely fabricated to hide something, or were they all built by the same architect? This is where it gets crazy. There was a colossal empire named Tartaria that was a highly advanced civilization with technology and knowledge far beyond even our current time. They have even been credited with the construction of the Great Wall of China. But it gets even more unsettling. What if the dates on these buildings are wrong? Imagine if that number 1 wasn't a 1 at all. Our history could be off by 1,000 years. The current timeline is a lie. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, they held events called World's Fairs to use as cover-ups to demolish our advanced past. Many recount that these structures were wiped out days after the events. This was evidence of a global civilization, a civilization whose roots could be traced all the way back to ancient Egypt. Have you ever thought about why structures in Europe, Asia, and even America?
It's hard for me to say it was all the same architect, because if we looked at the Indian structures and temples, they have a completely different build. That's all we have for today's video. If you made it all the way through this video, drop the Super Friday Night Vibes. Super Friday Night Vibes is the code word. When you drop that in the comments, you let me know you're a real one because you made it all the way through the video, and I just want to say thank you. This was disturbing videos, creepy TikToks, scary theories that might just change your reality. I'm Jet Ski Chuck. Till next time.